Good day to you. Today's channel tarot card is the Women of Worlds Upright. And the first thing I'm seeing here, and of course I'm sure you all are, is this pregnant woman here. And there's lots of new life like all around. However, she's upset. There's something wrong, possibly something wrong with pregnancies going on today. And she's not right because there's something going on with the baby that's different than usual things happening here. Also at the base of this, I'm seeing rainbows, 2 different rainbows. There is a lot of hope here going forward. But there's 2 different rainbows, and I'm also seeing here 2 different worlds. So within these 2 different worlds, I'm feeling the one world is of higher frequencies, is of a better life, which is the type of consciousness that you're able to go into when you're of higher frequencies to receive a better way of life. But currently, in the current world, it's covered, the current world is being controlled by the red apple. And what that red apple indicates is immortality. So a lot of people are working on immortality right now, but it also is an indicator of temptation. Temptation into those things that could take you down a very bad path. Also an indicator of wisdom. And although that there is this very dark spot in the apple indicating to me that it's bad, that there's whomever is controlling our world is not of good energy. So that's something we're dealing with here. But remember that the power of love, which is also represented by the red apple, will conquer all. Love is the key to life. So you got to keep that in your back of your mind as you go through whatever situations that you are confronted with and must deal with. Okay, so love is key to life, and it does conquer all, even the most evil, and the nasty things that are happening in our world to a lot of people and animals and Mother Earth and everything else today. Also, I'm seeing here that while many are trying to just live life in a good way and all that, I'm seeing that you're being falsely led into the mouth of the shark. So while you're in that good frame of mind and all that stuff, you're putting your hands right into the mouth of the shark. So you better do your research before you make your decisions, and be very careful on what choices you make, because you're being falsely led. You're being given false information to lead you into the mouth of the shark, which is going to fuck you up. Also, there's lots of weather chaos going on here. Weather chaos, a lot of natural disasters, a lot of forced, intentional weather disasters by the gateways that have been open as well, leaving out those darker energies to hopefully win the agenda they're trying to present to you as good, which is definitely not good. You cannot eat that booty. Okay. The other thing I'm seeing here is this here, freedoms are trapped, new life being trapped in darkness. being controlled in ways that you have never expected, in the dark part of the world. I've seen again more explosions going off, and there's also, I'm also noticing that entertainers, okay, those that have made it big are connected to this red apple with the very dark spot on it. So that's also telling me that those that have made it big in entertainment, they're not doing so well. They basically had to sell their soul to be able to make it big, and now they're beginning to understand what they've done and suffering the consequences of that. And a lot of them are starting to see that as well. Also, I'm seeing that many of you are feeling like, while you have one foot in this world, you're feeling like you may have a foot in another world. You may feel like you're going interdimensional. You're in one dimension at one moment, another dimension at another moment, and you could tell really what dimension you're in by the minute differences if you take notice. There's always a difference somewhere when dimensions shift. Okay, so that's also telling me that many are being pulled into an upper frequency dimension as well at this time, while others are being left behind. And I'm also seeing there's a lot in the they're telling me government buildings are being emptied, and I'm feeling that they're telling me that would mean that a lot is being uncovered, a lot of deceptions are being exposed, and that's only going to become more and more intense as time goes on. So so this is a lot of while people are beginning to spread their wings and start to enjoy life, there's many others that are being held down. But this darkness is being held down. It's going to eventually affect everybody in the world, every single person, no matter what your status. And that's just something we're going to have to go through in order to make the world better in the end, in the golden era that's ahead of us several years down the road. But we've got to go through all this little bit of chaos. So remember, love is the key to life, and love always will conquer. So that's today's channel tarot card. I'm your shaman. You have a fabulous day.